Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They get the rebound. And that one's good by Butler.
Well, we're talking about a gritty competitor, and Jimmy Butler loves to mix it up on the glass. Nice rebound.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Back to Harden. Pass to Beal. Fires the three. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And Green gets it to go. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Here's Zubac. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Listen, keeping Ivica Zubac off the boards is no easy task. This man has got a gigantic, strong frame.
Now here's Hield. Outside Curry. And it's sent back by Leonard. Down low. And it's sent back by Horford.
Al Horford's defensive abilities, that rim protection is exactly what you get nightly.
And here's Green outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Chip, and he wants his teammates to come with him.
And he sinks the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Yes, that goes in.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Hield dishes to Butler. Back to Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Curry. Good D by Harden.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Leonard kicks to Harden. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick-and-roll game to perfection.
Here's Butler. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Collins finds Zubac.
How about Zubac making great use of the up fake, get that defender off balance.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
First free throw is good.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
And both free throws good for Zubac. So it's the Warriors now. Here's Butler, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Zubac.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw good from Butler.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer, inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Clippers trail. Outside Collins. Harden against Curry. Outside Leonard. From deep three-point territory. And Butler sends it back.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there. That's a nice block.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Now here's Leonard. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
You're looking now at the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year averaged 21 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Now here's Leonard. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Harden. Scoreless thus far.
Wow, just an excellent defensive effort from Buddy Hield. Understanding I've got to contest here, and he does.
Outside Butler. And Curry has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Collins.
Collins with the denial. How about that rim protection?
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 5th on the list, James Harden.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Hield outside. Green kicks to Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Leonard, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Now, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Butler on the way. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers. Here's Leonard, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field, 5 of 11. Curry outside, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Hasn't made one yet.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Butler, no good. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's stolen by Hield. And here we go. Green passes to Hield, and stolen by Leonard. Now Harden. Launches a three. Curry with the rebound. The Warriors leading. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown.
It is indisputable, not debatable. It's over. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter who's ever lived.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Different look here for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Moody's checked in for Butler. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Chris Dunn's checked in for Beal. On defense, the Warriors. They lead by 4. And Bogdanovich kicks to Leonard. And it's blocked.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Harden outside. This one for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Well, they pushed the action on the offensive end, strategically super aggressive, and it really paid off for them at the free throw line.
Clippers trail by 6. Leonard on the wing, defended by Kuminga. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Harden against Curry. Pass to Moody. 6 on the shot clock. And the slam by Moody.
I think you simply have to admire the way Stephen Curry distributes the basketball. His vision, his court awareness is simply insane.
Here's Harden. He had 13 points in the win against Portland.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you, Kevin.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Leonard, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Warriors have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Gary Payton has checked in for Stephen Curry. The Clippers also making some changes. Derek Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Dunn. That one misses. Outside, Beal. Pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
That free throw missing. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Here's Post. Still without a basket. To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Clippers trail by 8. Lopez with the ball. Lopez sets a screen for Beal. Back to Lopez. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Pajemski. Right wing. Right side, Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A shot by Pajemski, no good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here's Moody. He had 10 points in the win against Memphis. Goes up at the stripe. A shot by Pajemski, no good. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Oh, my goodness. Showtime from Derek Jones Jr. There are very few who get up as high as this guy does.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Warriors leading by 4. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kuminga, no good.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
Now, this guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
Outside, Kuminga. Good work defensively by Jones. What a performance for Draymond Green. He has been the story for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Gary Payton II is out there with Pajemski. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Butler. And it's Post in at the 5. Now Payton. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Payton finds Kuminga. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Clippers trail by 3. Right side, Bogdanovich. Releases from 15, and it's Paul missing. The Warriors shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Payton passes to Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Brook Lopez third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
And the first one drops.
Simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
Collins checked in for the Clippers. And so Butler nails both of them. Clippers trail by 5. To the inside. And here's the fast break. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. From past the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 5. Now Pajemski. 20 points for him last game against Memphis.
Now you can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Beal. Back to Lopez. Pajemski grabs the board. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Pass to Post. And here is Butler. Butler gets a step over Bogdanovich. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Ball against Kuminga. Back to Paul. Collins a screen on Kuminga. Can they get it? Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Collins.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Warriors. Moses Moody comes in for Quentin Post. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Gary Payton. And then for Los Angeles, Chris Dunn's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Paul. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Moody. And stolen by Dunn. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Moses Moody.
Well, you love the physicality from Chris Dunn. He's willing himself to the stripe thanks to the way he goes straight into the defense on that shot.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
Let's remember, Chris Dunn is a guy who is always hunting for steals. He's got elite anticipation, so disruptive on the defensive end.
And so he hits both. And Doris, we're early on in Chris Dunn's career, but is it fair to say many wondered if it might be short-lived?
No, there's no doubt, Kevin. Remember, this guy was at one point the 5th pick in the league, and there were questions about the offensive end of the floor. But give Chris credit. His defense has carved out minutes for him, and he's worked diligently to become a better offensive player.
Harden can't hit. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Moody. Back to Podziemski. Now here's Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Right side, Beal trying to get open as Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, Bradley Beal's playmaking ability is drastically improved. Nice drive on that one.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Lopez with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
Warriors leading by 7. Outside, Kuminga. Out left to the wing. Moody, the bounce pass. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Curry. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go.
Well, Stephen Curry has always been able to draw contact, but now he's so physically strong that he's able to absorb it better.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Free throw good, Curry.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Draymond Green comes in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. And he can't hit the second.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. They kick out to Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hield's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Bradley Beal. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 17 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
On defense, Golden State. Leonard the pass to Lopez. Shot to stop the run. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Warriors leading by 14. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back over to you guys.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. The Clippers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And he's good on the first of 3. And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer. Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion, boy, what a career he has had.
And he nails the third.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Curry against Paul. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Horford against Collins. Good work defensively by Horford.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Stolen by Collins. Pass to Paul. Leonard looking around. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Shoots. Los Angeles with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's deflected. Stolen by Collins. Harden with it. Now guarded by Hield.
Boy, the hard dribble gets the defense on its heels. That is vintage James Harden right there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Horford. And here is Curry. Offline with his three.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Harden against Hield. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Clippers third, the Warriors fourth.
Both really good defensively last season, and that showed up in those steals numbers.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Hield. And the Warriors miss again. Clippers trail by 8. Collins dishes to Harden. Harden will not be denied.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Curry. Pass to Hield to end the cold streak. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in this game. Down low and stolen by Horford. Inside, Hield. And the rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Bradley Beal comes in for Paul. Leonard against Hield. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Green. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Harden. A 3 from Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Warriors with possession here. He's got 7, and so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Now let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Great showing for him last season. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Now here's Hield. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Curry against Harden, trying to end the drought, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Shooting 2.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Left side, Collins. Pass to Beal for the 3. They get it again. Collins dishes to Beal. Second shot opportunity. Misses off the left iron.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Now, here's Green. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Hield. Launches it. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harden kicks to Beal. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Back to Podziemski. Pass to Green. Hield outside. 5 on the clock. And another 3 for Golden State.
If you've got a shooter like Hield on your team, any opportunity to deliver the basketball is a good time.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Curry against Harden. A three from Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hield kicks to Green. Here's the three. Again, Hield missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Warriors leading by 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Harden. Collins passes to Beal. Back to Collins. Count that one. Collins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome in for half.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Here's an interesting one from No Foolin' Julian. What's another sport you think you could have gone pro in?
Football, I would have been a tight end. Maybe block some field goals. Do whatever it takes.
I think I could have did soccer, Ernie. Dribbling's dribbling, right?
I guess some people might say that yet, but either way, I'd pay good money to see both of you in those endeavors. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Harden and Beal are the backcourt. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. And it's Zubac in at center. Clippers trail by 7. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The free throw drops for Leonard. Leonard hits them both. Pass to Beal. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Here's Hield. Drops it in from 11 feet. Hield's got 13. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 5-point game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, that release by Beal just so pure.
Outside, Green. Now here's Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. The three. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 15.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Warriors leading by 6. Green passes to Curry. Over Harden. Curry can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Zubac finds Harden. Butler against Leonard. Clock at 6. Lets a floater go. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Butler. Curry deciding where to go with it. Green in the high post. Back to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead. And here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shot by Collins, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Hield, and the rejection by Collins.
Yeah, that's just John Collins erasing shot attempts with that long wingspan.
Yep, that one goes.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. Hield outside. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 6. There's Beal with the 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 16 points per last year. 12 rebounds and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Hield dishes to Horford. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for Curry.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Here's Leonard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. The Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Leonard hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Outside, Horford. On the wing, Hield. Outside, Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Leonard, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Green passes to Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. 4th, the Clippers.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Curry. Back to Podziemski. Beyond the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And good that time. Zubac has got 10.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Curry against Harden. Horford with a screen on Harden. Curry from the top of the key. He buries it. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside Collins. Here's Leonard. Puts up a 3. That's good from Collins on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight. Warriors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Hield from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Beal for the tie. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Make no mistake, with that frame and that touch, Zubac's a tough cover in close.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Take a break.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for John Collins. And both free throws good for Zubac. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Curry against Harden. Green with a screen on Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, Hield. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
To the middle. It's stolen by Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Hield finds Curry. Picked by Horford. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Curry. He's got 21. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Harden. It's Beal at the elbow.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. 12th in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And guys, we all know when Bradley Beal is healthy, he is a problem. It's a combo guard you're looking at, considerable range, and playmaking ability.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's subbed in for Buddy Hield.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Pass to Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 17. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Zubac. And so it's Golden State with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Post. To the inside. And finished off by Kuminga.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Beal. The Warriors making the shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Kuminga. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Wow, the Kawhi claw comes out to put a stop on that attack.
Los Angeles with another miss. Leonard against Kuminga. In the corner, Moody with it. Pass to Podziemski. Clock at 4. They set the pick. And the rejection by Zubats.
Boy, how about the D from Zubats there? The big man from Croatia doing some things defensively.
Outside Leonard. Nice defense from Kuminga. The Warriors leading. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Curry against Harden. Curry's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Beal. Outside Curry. There's the pick from downtown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Leonard. Back to Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game. 54 seconds left in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Kuminga. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Harden finds Leonard. Now here's Bogdanovich. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubats. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Peyton, he's checked in for Curry. And then for the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubats. John Collins comes in for Bogdanovich. And Paul subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Post. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kuminga down low. He's guarded by Collins. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line. Peyton against Leonard. With 4 seconds on the clock. Good, he hits the jump shot. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep attacking, all right? Nah, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Well, staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lou's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Pajemski, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Quentin Post. Then there's Peyton, and it's Butler in at the 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The free throw drops for Post. Post hits them both.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
The Clippers leading. Harden with it. The 3. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 6th rebound on the night. Kuminga with it. He's picked up by Collins. 3-pointer. Butler. Rebound by the Clippers. Harden's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Moody's checked in for Golden State. Warriors on D. Harden outside. It's Harden down low.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside, Peyton. Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 1. Pass to Collins. Lopez against Kuminga. Lopez passes to Collins. And Butler sends it back. Now Moody. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Kuminga throws it down. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Here's Bogdanovich. To the paint. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And that one is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And again, Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga's got 12 points in just the second half. Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's defended by Pajemski. Spins. Harden draws the double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Moody's shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Zubats is checked in for Los Angeles. Down low, kicks it out to Collins. Dunn passes to Bogdanovich. Los Angeles with another miss.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Hard earned by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to Harden. Fires for three. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, Jimmy Butler, outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Harden outside. Shoots the three. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Zubac. And finally they hit one.
What a monstrous performance from Ivica Zubac, putting it together nicely.
To the middle. Here's Butler. Jimmy Butler finds a way through inside.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Podziemski. And Moody pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Harden outside. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Collins kicks to Harden. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Warriors with some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Green comes in for Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. And then for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard is checked in for John Collins. And Beal subbed in for Bogdanovich. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Los Angeles with another miss.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Beal with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Well, Zubats always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Now, here's Butler. Healed outside. No good on the three. The Clippers trail. Dunn dishes to Harden. Dunn sets a screen for Harden. Back to Dunn. Leonard with no one around. Outside for Beal. Zubats. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, you tell young bigs from the earliest, play strong, finish tough. He beats a Zubats. Nice finish.
Healed the pass to Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 24.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Clippers trail by 3. Outside, Beal. Harden with a screen on Heel. Back to Harden. Zubats with the screen for Harden. Just 3 to shoot. And the dunk by Zubats.
Oh, that's great execution. James Harden with a pretty dime.
Here's Curry. Pass to Green. Curry against Harden. Butler kicks to Curry. Back to Butler. Hield sets the pick for Butler. And he drives in. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Butler. And the Warriors lead by 4.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
From the interior, Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Hield outside. Back to Curry. Shakes him. And it's good on the way in. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
Leonard the pass to Beal. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And the Clippers making a change here. Collins is checked in. Here's Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Clippers trail by 6. Now Collins. Kawhi. The shot is off. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Beal. Up again. Saves him with the putback.
Wow, they needed a bucket, and Zubats answers the call big time.
Now Butler. Up top, Curry. Jumper is off. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. He'll put it up there. Cleared away by Curry.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Here's Green. Oh, what an assist. leading him to the bucket.
Well, Draymond Green in the screen and roll as the roll man is a dangerous option because of his strength.
Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. Warriors leading by 6. Butler fires, and it misses.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Butler with the rebound. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And an intentional foul right there. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And the Clippers call time here. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Leonard on the wing, defended by Butler. Butler with the rebound. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Yep, that goes down.
Well, this is when Buddy Hield's teammates start to consistently feed him. They understand what a rhythm he's in.
Doesn't get that one. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Jimmy, a strong finish to close it out. What was the difference?
Being a lot more aggressive. Obviously made some shots, but I think in the end we guarded well and we executed on offense and we made some shots.
It always comes down to great defense. Thanks, Jimmy.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game, Stephen Curry.